Hey Pisces, I'm here to do your October 2019 love tarot reading. You have a very specific spread, a very specific message coming through for you. In your overall energy, you have the Eight of Cups and you have the Death card. So obviously this is saying that you walked away from something. You walked away from someone because you could finally see their true colors. You have constancy on top of this. And with death and with jealousy, there may have been some instances with this person where they triggered jealousy in you, or there was a lack of trust in this connection with this person, and that's why you felt the need to walk away from them, and that's very, very clear. Now, what's interesting about your spread, Pisces, is you have the Devil in your energy, and you also have the Seven of Swords. So you were dealing with someone that was very, very toxic. I feel this person was lying to you, being deceptive with the Seven of Swords here. And I feel like you went to other people for advice on how to best alleviate the situation, how to best end the situation. You feel like this person was a toxic influence in your life. They made you very sad. They may have even been struggling with some kind of an addiction. But just to put it simply, Pisces, they were untrustworthy. Now, I have to say this because this is in your energy. This is a very, dark energy. So if you're on the right side of karma, I feel like you have nothing to worry about because you're leaving this person and you're getting justice in your own sense. You do have justice at the bottom of your deck because you felt like you could not get what you wanted with them, and that's why it's reversed. Some of you may have gone through a divorce proceeding, but you're journeying away from this person with journey on top of this. You felt like the entire situation with them was unjust, and that would make sense with your Seven of Swords after all. And I feel like you had help from other people, but I feel like this person is still knocking on your door or still trying to communicate with you. Now, why I said if you're on the right side of karma is because whenever I see this much negativity or this much kind of dark energy in your own energy, this can either mean that this person is still around you, or you recently left this person, so they're kind of still in your subconscious, in your energy. But for others of you, for a small percentage of you, you may have resorted to being a bit manipulative and taking on this energy yourself to where you feel you had to do some things underhandedly or sly or kind of behind the scenes in order to get away from this person. But if you're on the right side of karma, you should have nothing to worry about. For example, if you did nothing wrong, if you were not lying, deceiving someone, if this is someone that was doing this to you, then I do feel you are going to get your justice, but it's going to require you to actually move on, move away from this entire situation with the Eight of Cups here, with death, putting a close, putting an ending to this. You may have been dealing with a Scorpio or a Capricorn. I'm seeing a huge fire sign for you that's coming into your life or coming into almost rescue you in a sense, because you have the Ace of Wands here after loss. You have the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. That is a huge fire sign. That's Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. You have love right on top of this person. You have merriment or happiness on top of your Knight of Wands. So this person's coming in likely between the beginning to middle of October, and you have the King of Wands here, so their offer is going to mature. They do seem like someone that really wants to be with you, kind of like as a power couple here, and there's someone that wants to protect your heart. They are showing up as someone that is coming through as an officer. This person might have a very authoritative job title, or energetically they just want to protect you based on what you've recently been through. And I feel like they can sense that, especially if you're trying to leave a toxic or abusive relationship here. Now, again, you have love on top of this person, and you have the Four of Cups reversed here and Lover right next to this. So this is very clear. You've gone through a period, Pisces, where you were not getting what you wanted. You were not being satisfied. You were being let down by the options that were presented to you. And I feel like this person's going to be a breath of fresh air for you. This person's going to be very, very passionate towards you. Both of you are showing in the upright position as this power couple. So you very much complement each other. But again, this is after leaving another situation or after divorcing someone else, because you do have justice reversed here, where you felt like you were literally gypped. The Five of Wands, where you felt like you had to compete, you felt like you had to fight for your own, for what you deserved, for what you needed. But then the Ace of Cups is coming towards you. Again, that's a red. That's the color red, fire sign. After heartbreak, Three of Swords. Yeah, you're going to receive a stable opportunity, a stable offer from someone. But this is after you feel you've had to leave another relationship. You may have felt like this was such a toxic connection because this person was literally a soulmate to you, where you had to learn lessons through them and through that experience. Six of Cups, someone from your past. You're focused on protecting your assets, protecting your wealth, keeping your own emotions close to your chest, and more importantly, you're focused on healing. Because this likely had to do with a third party, Three of Cups. Yeah, and someone being unable to really deliver for you. And that's why you're moving away at this time. Just make sure that you are not being manipulative, Pisces. That's really the only caveat that I'm seeing here. If you are dealing with someone that's manipulating you or trying to bring you back into some kind of toxic relationship or trying to get your goat, trying to really pull out the negative side of you and get you into petty arguments, I am seeing a lot of, conflict energy around you from this past person. Just understand that whatever you're closing out, you have so much to look forward to with someone that's going to be exciting, someone that's going to be awakening that passionate side to you again. And you have love all over this person. So again, that's Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or they could just act like a fire sign, meaning they could take on those characteristics of a fire sign. And that would be someone who's very confident, someone who's very active, someone who's very exciting, someone that likes to go out on a lot of fun dates. And they're very, very physically affectionate. So that's beautiful, especially with the Ace of Wands here. Yeah, someone has deep feelings for you, Pisces. And you're really done dealing with this toxic individual that just brought out your dark side, and it's like everything was a fight to them. Now, you do have visit on top of the Seven of Swords, so I do feel like they're looking back at you, meaning they might show up at your door, they might text you again, they might try to get in contact with you, but it's almost like trying to drag you back into the unhealthy dynamic that you two shared. There was definitely confusion with this person. Yeah, they tried to control you. You already know this, but yeah, you are feeling very Ten of Swords, Five of Cups, very regretful that this entire situation ended so badly and caused so much hurt, so much conflict. Yeah, you're walking away. And I do feel like there's going to be one last kind of reach out and communication, but you're already sailing away. Yeah, you already closed this chapter. And it's being reiterated in your romance spread as well. I do feel like there is going to be a reach out because this person's unable to let you go. Yep. They are going to make themselves known again, but it's almost like they're still defensive whenever they talk to you. It's the same energy that they're showing up with, which is not surprising to you, Pisces. It's not surprising. Again, Eight of Cups, walking away, closing out with the Death card. Huge fire sign coming your way that's going to pull you out of a sense of emotional boredom. In the meantime, you've been struggling with really having to let this less than honest person go. That was such a karmic tie for you, or that was so toxic in your life that it was like a dark cloud following you around. But after that loss, or that perceived loss, you're going to have the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Wands, King of Wands, and the Queen of Wands, the power dynamic couple. So in the month of October, Pisces, it's going to be a time of really enjoying yourself. You know, if you're completely single, then allow yourself to go out on those dates. Allow yourself to let go of the toxicity from the past and revel in that fiery sexual chemistry with this person, because there is actual love there too, with happiness, protection, love. I feel like this jealousy nature, or this jealous vibe, that was from the toxic person, and that's what you're moving away from. And that same person, the person from your past that was toxic, they really let you down in a way where they kind of casted you out and made you feel like they left you with nothing. I'm seeing that here in your oracle cards, which we'll get into in the extended reading. So Pisces, how you're feeling about this person is, give your relationship a chance. They're going to be crawling back, and you're going to be kind of nudged in a sense to potentially give them a chance again. But I feel like you being defensive with the Nine of Wands, you're aware of what you really deserve. Do you really want to get dragged back into a toxic situation? Or are you going to protect your heart for someone that is going to heal you? I am seeing the white dove behind her. And also there's a man holding a light behind this couple. You're going to be reaching out to people that are going to be giving you advice and kind of lighting the way for you in a sense, and giving their own insight, whether or not you should give this person another chance. Just so you know, Pisces, they're showing up as the Devil and the Seven of Swords. So it's looking like, to me, they're not done being manipulative. They're still the same kind of character, even if they do come back. Which is why you retreated on them. You have retreat here in the Three of Pentacles, because they were unable or unwilling to really work on this with you. I feel like you were putting in some kind of effort that they weren't, and that's why you had to close this out with them. That's why you pulled back. It's like you were doing all the work, and I feel like you gave them at least 3 chances to be with you, or 3 different chances to make it right with you. And it's looking like they didn't follow through, and that's why you retreated. Okay, Pisces, we're going to take a look at why this person wants a reconciliation with you, because they're definitely still thinking about you, but you have a whole other energy coming towards you with this fire sign that really wants to take you out and show you the town this month, and I feel like that's going to be a welcomed connection. I am seeing the Ten of Swords again. There was a huge ending with this person. A lot of conflict was involved. So we're going to delve deeper into the extended reading, Pisces. And I'm going to take a look at your oracle cards as well. So I love you all so much, and I'll talk to you next month. Bye-bye. And they're thinking about you heavily because they have your major arcana right on top of them with the moon here. But there is still secrecy. There's still deception. You had the Seven of Swords in your energy with this person in your general reading. And you had the Devil. You also had death in your overall energy, as well as the Eight of Cups. So you're really retreating. You're really walking away. Even though they're thinking about you, it's like, are they still up to their no good ways? Yeah, they kind of are, because they're still showing up as being deceptive and not really working on this.